Welcome to the stream. Today we are hopefully going to finish off with whatever Lost Word has still in store for us before any major updates. Hello David, thank you for being here. Since the last stream, a lot has happened. A lot which is mostly the leveling up of me and my characters. My gacha luck with this game has been weird, to say the least. The only new character I got was Sanae, who everyone got for free. Otherwise, I pulled 3 characters from gacha, but they were all duplicates. I got 2 more Chinos and 1 more Patchouli, so I could limit break both of those, as well as medicine. Meaning I don't have a lot of characters, but those that I do have are very strong. I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but for now it has only been helpful. However, that's not what we are here for. What we are here for is the story. So let's go take a look at that and see where it takes us. Scarlet Devil Tower, Act 1, continues with Episode 4, Maid in Service. Out of the library and into the woods. Last time, Patchouli's library had been turned into a maze. So that is quite ominous already. Marissa, I know we have to pass through the library, but don't try to steal my magic books. Surely, we will not get to steal anything. Hi, Ridden. Oh, Patchy decided to accompany us. Also, I guess this is overkill. Let's use my weakest characters so that they may get some level ups. And I say weakest, they are still 40 levels above the recommended characters, so who knows. Maid in Service, Part 1. Why did this tower suddenly turn into a forest? Did we warp here? Why is there a forest inside this tower? Are you sure we are still inside the building? Yes. This is the tower's forest zone. I recreated the forest of magic in order to improve the magic transmission ratio. I guess because the forest no longer exists elsewhere? Wait, what? Why do you have to worry about stuff like that? The Scarlet Devil Tower's self-building magic has overseen its construction for the past 2000 years. This process is driven by Flan's magic power, which is drawn up from the basement. However, that wasn't enough. It also needed an architect, so I took on that role. Everyone has to play their role in this tower. Huh, that's cool. Wait, what? This tower has been being built for 1,000 years. That's right. So, I honestly don't know how high up the top floor currently is. I thought you were the architect. Wow. That being said, you probably have a guess, right? You are the architect, after all. Who knows? It has been growing taller in accordance with the strength of the witch's seed. All on its own? How long will it take us to get to the top floor? I can't calculate that without knowing how far it is. I wasn't too concerned, since we magicians live such a long life. But I, as a human, am very much concerned. So, the report was accurate. Someone resembling Remo is brainwashing Lady Flan. Brain what? Good, you're here. I was just about to suggest that we ask for your help. Was she... I guess. We need to reach the top floor of this tower, within Remo's and Li Huan's lifespans. Good that you know this song. It's a very popular song. Night of Nights, that is. Oh my, it's not just Lady Flan. Lady Patchouli has been brainwashed too. And there's a face I haven't seen before. Hello, my name's Li Huan. How do you know who I am? Have we met? Sakuya, I'll explain it to you in detail later. Right now, we are all in the same boat. We share the common goal of resolving this 1000-year-old incident. We are allies. I wouldn't go that far. Looks like Lady Patchouli says otherwise. Oh, come on, Patchouli. Read the room. Don't worry, Remo. I'm your friend. Thank you, Flan. Brainwashing Lady Flan like that again. I really can't let my guard down, not even for a second. Would you please just stop talking and listen? They are the ones tagging along. I didn't do anything. I don't want to hear your excuses. If you feel the need to explain yourself, do it through a battle of bullets. Okay, fine. I'll prove my innocence to you. You do speak like the real Remo. I'll hear you out when there is no strength left in my body. I couldn't stop full auto quick enough, so she is gonna die. Or maybe not. Guess she has enough health. Oh, but she nearly died. I usually play this song in Roblox. Well, Touhou is where it originally came from. Also, this is hardly a boss fight. Too bad. Oh, I forgot also to turn down the battle speed. Don't want to have that on story battles. I don't know what FNF is, no. Or at least I don't know the acronym. So, are you willing to listen to me now? Yes, I said I would hear you out, so that is what I shall do. Oh, Friday Night Funkin', yeah, sure. I know that. Oh, and she even joined us. How nice of her. Thanks to that battle of bullets, I know that you are Remo. You never go easy on your opponent. That was so much fun! Well, you hear me out then. And here we are. I think that the key to finding the missing word is this odd Remo here. It's not nice to call other people odd. Well, if Lady Patchouli says so, I shall give you the benefit of the doubt. So you're saying that you need to find the missing word and resolve this incident, or you won't be able to return home. We have a common interest then. That's what I've been saying this whole time. So you weren't plotting to bring destruction and mayhem to the Scarlet Devil Tower. Just what do you think I am? And how could I even destroy something so huge? You do have a point, though I also feel like it wouldn't have been impossible for you. You haven't changed over these 1,000 years either. Sakuya, how did you get to be 1,000 years old? Aren't you human? Wait a sec. Sakuya, you're human, aren't you? Don't tell me you're mistress. That is a secret. And my ability to keep secrets is exactly what makes me a perfect and refined maid. I'm pretty sure I just heard something I didn't want to hear. Oh, you're so mysterious. The secretive maid of the Scarlet Devil Tower. Sakuya, I'm going to use the elevating machine. I want you to come with us. Of course, Lady Patchouli. I'll escort and protect you right to the end. What's the elevating machine? You know that Sakuya has the ability to expand and contract space, right? I've heard something about it on the grapevine, but I don't know the details. Then you can listen and learn! With her ability, we can change a whole section of the tower into the elevating machine. By shrinking this section to its original height, and then expanding it again, it is possible to move instantaneously to the upper levels. Oh, good to know. You have something so convenient on hand. Hey! Will we meet the Witch of Scarlet Dreams if we use that elevating machine? Yes, if it operates as expected. Yay! We'll be able to keep the promise then, Li Huan. Right, thank you. No, it's not based on an anime. That was that one guy in chat last time kidding around. It's based on a series of games called Touhou. I was playing the newest game of the series on stream a few streams ago, if you remember. The shoot 'em up game. There's no need to thank me. As I said, it also depends on whether the machine operates as expected. Can't you just accept someone's gratitude like a normal person for once? Did you use Miss Sakuya's ability for the maze too? If you can expand space, can you also enlarge it? Oh, you're quite smart. Indeed, it's just as you surmised. Must be nice to have a maid around if they're also handy. Indeed. Much nicer than having a shrine maiden around at least. Oh my. This level is far too untamed. A swarm of fairies is coming this way. How fortunate. You will be able to see your guardian in action. Well, David, there are some fan-made animes of it. Maybe you have seen one of those somewhere flying around. But the original series is games. Let the Maid conjuring begin. What's with that cool face? I know you can't wait to get started. So, let's see what Sakuya can do. All of her normal attacks are solo. And she has one spell card. Oh, we have also seen her before. I remember reading Time Manipulation. Oh, and Yin attack 1 levels up. Good. As I also said before, Sakuya is not very good in this game, but I'm sure we'll manage. Also, I'm glad we don't have Greenwich as our normal battle theme anymore, at least for this moment. I think it's a remix of A Soul as Red as Ground Cherry. Don't to grace here. Indeed, it is a bit like Honkai that people have been asking for an anime adaptation for a long time. Also, we are having connection issues between the game and the computer. That hasn't happened since the first episode. I don't think I need to protect those two at all, honestly. Although I'm willing to be proven wrong by this game. Sanae, as a healer, is not very good at attacking. So even though she is quite high level, her deck attacks to relatively small damage. Marisa, on the other hand, pretty much erases these enemies. Let's see what Sakuya can do. Quite good indeed. That was some nice knife work. That must be why you're the head maid, right? No need to mock me, though I appreciate the compliment, if you really meant it. No, yeah, I think that was some nice knife work. Don't think there was any underhanded remark below that. Knight of Knives, yes. And now we're back to just clearing out stages of regular enemies, it seems. Although I will not be using my favorite team, which is just medicine, using poison attacks, which, much like in her original game, breaks a lot of enemies. Let's keep using my weakest group so that they may catch up in levels. And we're back to Greenwich. Can also go back to double speed now, because these are gonna be stages without story. Compared to the original games, Master Spark in this game is actually very good. It has similar properties to Marisa's other spell, but it just does so much more damage. Which I guess is like it actually should be. A single enemy? How disappointing. Get a star. Crocker, I'm trying to decipher what you mean. Was Q in Roman letters pronounced? No. A? But where's the K? Okay, so just Master Spar. Let's use Master Spar again. I feel like they're using this excuse that this is a giant tower with a lot of free space just to throw enemies into our face. Which I'm not sure I agree with. No, don't want to do that. I'm glad I have exactly 3 all spell cards between these characters. Makes these battles quick and easy. Also, we're back to story now. It's a long way to the elevating machine. It will take quite some time to get there on foot. I thought you said Sakuya can just make it appear. Yeah, but there's not enough room to fly here. Let's make sure to take breaks from time to time. Are you sure we can take it so easy? You have your support magic, but Li Huan here is a human. She can only rely on her own strength. Well, if you insist, I would like to take a break now. Exactly. You can use your support magic, but... That's not what you were saying earlier. Even with support magic, I get tired too. Using magic consumes my stamina, and stamina is something Patchouli does not have much of. Actually, I'm feeling a bit worn out too. We could all use a break. Well, I haven't walked this far in quite a while either. Okay, let's stop for a bit. Everyone, I've prepared some snacks. Wow, Sakuya, you're quick. Picnics are so much fun. I've also brought a tea set, Lady Flynn. Got just enough cups for everyone. Where were you hiding all that? Not that I'm complaining. It's lemon ginger herbal tea. It will help alleviate your fatigue. I didn't even notice you brewing it. I'm a maid after all. Here you are, Miss Li Huan. This tea is safe for humans. So there are teas that aren't? Well, thank you. Oh, my errand finished. Let's look at that after this stage. Delicious. So, are you acquainted with the Witch of Scarlet Dreams? I don't know. She's a fairy tale character after all. Well, I've seen her before. Me too. What was she like? Flames kept shooting out from her body as she fought. The heat was unbearable. There was no end to it. She sounds like an active volcano. Was she aggressive? Well, she seemed to be suffering from her nature. Didn't look like she was in control of her bullets. The battle was extremely dangerous. That's why I had to build this Scarlet Devil Tower. To keep her as far away from everything else as possible. Was the heat she put out that terrible? If she weren't so far away, this entire area would probably be covered in lava. But, in case you were wondering, the Witch of Scarlet Dreams was really cooperative when it came to isolating her. She climbed to the top of the tower herself and has stayed here on her own will. Still wondering who that might be. Hopefully not Eternity Lavas. Eternity Lavas. If she's aware of the threat she poses, she must be quite rational. I think I'm finally getting this. Raging flames, active volcano, relatively reasonable. Yeah. As the word went missing in the Scarlet Devil Tower, no. The Scarlet Devil Mansion. The witch must be someone we know. I think I can guess who she is. I mean, I have two guesses. It's either Marisa or Remilia, probably. If your assumption is right, we can solve it right here and now. So tell me at once. Her name is Fujiwara no Moko. Why would Moko be in the Scarlet Devil Mansion? I mean, the volcano talk and all that makes sense, but... I don't think I've heard of her. Oh. Could this be? I know her. So that's not the lost word at all. Me too. Huh? Silver-haired girl in work pants, right? She advised us on how to suppress the flames during construction. The residents of Eante knew how much of a threat this incident posed too, so they revealed themselves to us. Fujiwara no Moko came along with them. So the end result is the same as in our world, even though history is being rewritten. Eante also shared their technology, which was a great help. However, it's been years since they evacuated. I see. It's not Moko then. I thought I'd figured it out. I guess it won't be that simple. It looks like ferries are heading this way again. We shouldn't linger here too long. And another 10 ferry stages. Shall we chase them away a little? After meal exercise? Well, David, it's a gacha game, so it's free to play unless you want to pay for gacha. Yay! We can play the bullet game. Hey, fairies! Wait right there. Lady Flan, it's dangerous to run here. Make sure you look where you're going when you're playing with bullets. Flan! What spell cards do you have? You also have one all spell card. But you are flying. Maybe she can trip over some branches in the trees if she is flying. Also, this is a story stage, so let's turn the staff off. Even though we are just fighting fairies again. No, it's a mobile game, David. It's just like Honkai. Just from the game store. Ah, it's over already. But it was fun! Yeah! This was a beautiful battle of bullets, Lady Flan. And are we back to regular battles? We are indeed. Alright, I wanted to check my errand. Let's do that after this battle, if I remember. I'm using a capture device to capture my mobile phone screen, which is why it sometimes loses connection, like it did a bit earlier ago. You didn't give me the cube, but I wanted the cube. Is there any more cube tasks? Yes! Quite some cubes. But I got a cube here. So that's good. That means we can do some gacha. The beginning of this game, you pretty much just want to get as many characters as possible, so that you can use them for errands more than anything. But as I said at the beginning of this stream, I've not been very lucky in getting a lot of them. Getting only duplicates, which cannot be used for errands. Oh hey there, connection. Let's see if being on stream gives me some luck with gacha. But probably unlikely. Yeah. Not getting characters in this game at all. Very sad. But I'm sure we get enough cubes by playing more story to try again a bit later. How well do they handle full autoing this? This fairy lived the master's pack. So that's a bad sign for full auto. Nine hot fragments won't help you a lot towards hot, will they? How much does she need to be unlocked from fragments? Like 30 or something? Fragments for unfarmable base S-rank characters are sadly mostly useless, unless they become farmable in the future, which might not happen for her Show of Thunder. The other spell would have been much stronger. Guess it won't matter. Sure, give me more solar wave enemies. Okay, no battles. We are back to story. Phew, we've walked quite a distance. How much farther to the elevating machine? It's still a long way away. We'd better set up camp before night falls, Evening Star. Sakuya. Right away, Lady Patchouli. Huh? Night falls? Evening Star? Here? Yes, and it's part time for the sun to set. I created this quasi-environment to maintain the forest in a natural way. Wow, you really are amazing. This is nothing given my powers. And night is falling. It's hard to set up a tent when it's so dark out. Let me help you. Really? Thank you so much. Just going to sleep outdoors? No, we have tents. Oh, so it's a camp. Hooray! I love camping. How do you know about camping? Alright, the tents are ready now. I will prepare the campfire next. Thank you. I'll make a good insect repellent. I'll use my magic to keep the smoke away so my asthma doesn't act up. I'll go look for some firewood then. Tea brewed over a campfire should be a nice treat. I always assumed that camping wouldn't be my cup of tea, but it's actually much better than I thought. That's a pleasant surprise. By the way, Petroli, why did you come with us? I guess this is a good time to tell you. There are 2 reasons I decided to go on this excursion. And they are: the first is to be able to observe the Witch of Scarlet Dreams again. And the other is that I want to see this incident resolved with my own 2 eyes. So in the end, everything comes down to your obsession with research. You look really sleepy. Since you usually seclude yourself through the library, you must be completely exhausted. There's nothing I can say to that. I think I've reached my limit. I'll head to sleep first. My jellyfish princess will keep the smoke away from you. Don't get too close to her, or you'll get hurt. Well then, Sakuya, I will go take a look around. They might just be fairies, but the last thing we want is to be ambushed in the dark. I agree. As a maid, it's my duty not only to ensure that Lady Petroli sleeps soundly, but also to protect our guests. How about me? Would you please keep Miss Li Huan company until she falls asleep? And there's one more thing. You're the only one I can ask, Flan. Oh, what is it? If the fairies attack while we're away, you need to protect Li Huan, got it? Sure thing! You can count on me. Thanks. I'm leaving her in your hands then. Never thought I'd be able to sleep outside. You do seem happy. I'm pretty excited myself. You're enjoying yourself too. I'm having so much fun, I might faint. 1,000 years ago, Reimu came here to investigate the incident. She dropped by my room too. At that point, I'd been locked in there for 495 years. Wow, that makes a total of almost 1,500 years. Makes sense that you are enjoying the outside. Right. Hey, Li Huan, won't you tell me a story? If you do, I'm sure I'll have a good night's sleep. Oh no, you need 100 fragments. Yeah, as I said, 9 won't get you anywhere. I'd love to, but I've lost my memory. I don't remember any stories. You have? You've got it rough too. But don't worry, you'll regain your memories one day. I'm sure you will. Then, Let me tell you a story instead. About the Witch of Scarlet Dreams. A long, long time ago, there was a girl. I'm trying to decipher what song this is. This girl had a dream. A dream to become a witch, could do anything and everything, just like those that appear in the fairy tales. The girl flew out of her house and headed into the heart of a forest. There, she started learning witchcraft. One day, she met another girl who was a little unusual. This girl was able to do anything, even without magic. She was precisely what the aspiring witch wanted to be. Yeah, this is sounding more and more like Marisa. With the other girl that can do anything without magic being Raymel, probably. She took an instant liking to the girl she met. The two of them would play and go everywhere together. As the two got closer to each other, the first girl realized something. Although the strange girl could do anything, she had nothing to call her own. Before the aspiring witch knew it, her dream to become a witch changed into a dream to befriend the girl. She decided to live only for the strange girl, to become her only friend. Her dream to become a witch could wait. She also wished never to lose the memories she made with her important friend. And so she used magic. She evoked an image of the moon in a mirror and cast a spell, recording all the memories upon it. Unpolished but strong, her magic would preserve all the memories of the days she spent with the strange girl. And then the girl Good night, Flan. Shh, keep quiet so you don't wake up. What could this mean? The story Flan told you. I've never heard of it. It's not in any book I know. I've never read this story to her. Well, that's mysterious. Story Patchy doesn't know. Good morning, Li Huan. Good morning to you too, Remo. I slept great last night. Good morning, Remo. Miss Li Huan. Would you prefer tea or coffee? I want a grape juice shot. I bought a quarter of a glass. I'm never awake at this hour. Sakuya! I want tomato juice and a raw steak. Coming right up. Oh, that's right. Vampires sleep during the day. Is it okay for you to be awake when it's light? Yeah. Patchouli helped me put on a special sunscreen. Its effect will wear off soon, so we'll have to reapply it later. But we should be able to reach the elevating machine before that. What about you? What would you like? Tea to drink, and do you happen to have rice and miso soup? Well, I could cook it if you don't mind mushrooms as the main ingredient. That would be great! And make Li Huan's share too, please. Capable, fast, and beautiful too. You're incredible! These are but the fundamentals of being a maid. That aside, Miss Li Huan, I heard that you lulled Lily Flan to sleep last night. It's more like she lulled herself to sleep. Allow me to express my deepest gratitude. It was nothing at all. The least I can do as thanks is tell you what I know as we eat. You mean... Yes, about the Witch of Scarlet Dreams. Please tell us everything. I saw the mistress having a battle of bullets with the Witch of Scarlet Dreams. Confirmed, it's not Remilia. It was right after the witch appeared for the first time. The mistress sensed the danger and flew over to her at once. Remilia did something so commendable. Well, the mistress will eventually rule over the world. She can't do that if the world is gone, so she went to protect it. That makes sense. Though I was thinking that the Witch of Scarlet Dreams might have been Remilia. Seems we're on the same track there, Remo. That's interesting. Why is that? I haven't even seen her once since we came here, and you didn't speak of her either. Plus, you both address and speak of Flan, just as I do. In my Gansokyo, you usually refer to her as young mistress. So I figured it might be because Remilia isn't around. Interesting. You found it suspicious that we call Flan differently and don't speak Remy's name. That's because, well, the mistress has been away for a very long time. This is how things have come to be. What do you mean she's been away? Did the Witch of Scarlet Dreams do something? Yes. We haven't seen the mistress for 1,000 years. As to the reason for that, she lost the battle against the witch and went out of commission. We are still awaiting her revival. Remilia was defeated? Who in the world could possibly put someone as powerful as a vampire out of commission? I've been trying to help her recover faster. But 1,000 years have passed, and she's still... She lost that battle in a battle of bullets. I can hardly believe it. Her opponent was a witch who just come into existence. The normal runes didn't apply for that battle. The mistress recognized the witch's destructive power and decided immediately to keep her away from the mansion. She fought her in order to buy us time. Then, after Lady Patchouli set up the tower, the mistress convinced the witch to cooperate and led her upstairs. Her desperate efforts saved us all. Since then, the tower has been remodeling itself in accordance with the witch's power. It sounds like you might be glorifying Remilia a bit too much, but I guess that doesn't change what she actually did. Still, it's not comforting to know that the witch was able to send a vampire into a 1,000-year sleep. Hey, listen to me! Wait a moment, Flan. We're talking about something important. You're sure? Fairies are coming for a meal, but I guess you're okay with that. Shoot! You're right. Thank you, Lady Flan. Our meals might have been taken by the fairies, if it weren't for you. Well then, let's take care of these uninvited guests. I'll give you some of our food, but don't tell Sakuya, okay? Lady Flan, please don't do that. If you feed them, they'll keep coming for more. Treating these fairies like they are wild animals. Guess there's no reason to. Turn down the speed for a regular fairy fight. Even if it's disguised as a story fight. Ha! Now they're in no state to eat. Well then, it's time to continue our meal. As a lady, you should heed your table manners. And by unlocking hard, it pretty much tells us this is the end of the story right now. I really hoped we'd be able to find out who really is at the top of the tower, but I guess this is the cliffhanger we are stuck with. Quite an interesting choice to stop it in the middle of a chapter. But I guess that's what they did. Let's do hard mode of chapter 2. It shouldn't be too difficult. I don't think medicine alone can do it. Let's use this team. Surely they can handle some hard mode stages. Oh, we are starting off with plan. The reason medicine is so good is because she can put poison on most of the enemy's shields. And adding Chino's freeze pretty much makes all of the enemy's shields useless. And then we can just break her into oblivion. She's also weak to wood, which is medicine's element, and weak to water, which is Chino's element. So this is really a bad matchup for Lady Flan. Goodbye. Wait, was that the only stage in episode 1? Apparently. Let's see if auto battle can get us 3 stars. She's using her AoE special spell card, then yes. She's using her single attack, then probably not. Also, these enemies are resisting poison. They still died immediately, but Hey, you're letting the one attack. It's not very smart of you. But you are Chino, I guess. The reason you want to bring as little characters as possible into battle is because each character has a cost when you put them into battle. Which is how much battles you can do in a day. So by using less characters you can do more battles. And doing more battles means getting more rewards. Sadly, this game pretty much, when there is no story or events going on, like right now, the game pretty much devolves into just farming a trio of stages that give the different drop items, scrolls, tiles and books. Like this stage, for example, gives scrolls, this gives scrolls, this gives tiles, and this one gives books. Which are materials needed for upgrading characters in different ways. Sadly, this is mostly mindless, because you mostly want to get a character that can solo a stage in full auto mode. Then you just have to click retry every minute or so. Exactly, David. That's how it works. You have points and every character needs to spend points to be deployed. Like, this is the maximum amount of deploy points I have right now, and this is how much it costs to deploy these two characters. If I only deploy one, it only costs maybe 6. Yeah, it's an interesting mechanic. There's also another mechanic, which is exhaustion. So if you use the same character a lot in a row, they will at some point become exhausted, which will at first make them gain less experience, and then if you keep still using them, it will make them lose friendship levels with you. Friendship, which gives them more stats if you are befriended with them. So you want to change it up after some time. Which is also a reason why you want to use as little characters as possible in a particular battle, so you can then use someone else. Although the amount of battles it takes for exhaustion to kick in is quite a lot. I don't know how many exactly, but you need to grind for a while. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this wouldn't work with any game. Yeah, in Honkai you never really have a reason to not bring your full 3 people team. Outside of story stages where you're forced to use just one. Although in Honkai there is a lot of reasons to actually switch up your team. Because the only teams where I wouldn't use medicine, for example, is if the enemy resists wood elemental attacks, or even worse, completely resists poison, which is the main thing she does. But all other things she should be very good at dealing with. That being said, Medicine is not an attack type character, so her actual strength isn't all that high. She's mostly supposed to weaken characters by completely destroying their defenses for other characters. It just works out that she's just really good at dealing damage early on as well. Don't actually know Cheno's role right now on the top of my head. Baka baka. She's somewhat like a support, yes. I think she's actually called a destruction type character. Right? No, she is technical. There's healers, there's defense characters, there's attack characters. Raymop is tank. And Geno is the destroyer type. I wonder what she is destroying in particular. Yeah, what you're describing there is similar to how it works in Genshin sometimes. Like, I have one damage dealing character on the team and 3 characters that buff her. Or I guess in Honkai as well, where you have 1 DPS and 2 supporters on a team. Most of the time. Also, as mindless as smashing through hard mode here is, lunatic difficulty is a whole different story. Enemies on lunatic really test your skills, because not only do they have a lot of resistances, they also have a high level and therefore a lot of stats, and really try to hit you and your weaknesses. So if you have a lunatic battle against 3 waves of 3 enemies, it can be a problem. Not to mention bosses. Although I'm not sure I've really reached many bosses on Lunatic. We can see later, after I'm done with hard, where I'm stuck on Lunatic. Actually, considering Flander might be the first stage on Lunatic as well, we can take a look at her. Unless Lunatic for Chapter 2 only unlocks after defeating Lunatic Chapter 1. Man, all these fairy stages. I really wish there was a setting where I could just set him to only use the attacks that hit every enemy. Because it's quite a bit of a waste of time when they're using the single target attacks. I mean, it's still probably faster than if I would be inputting things myself. Well, you have 2 support characters now, David, but I'm sure you will be unlocking many more over the time. Assuming you are still, you're still talking about Honkai. Also, Astrologers is a great support. Also, I think this is the Patchouli battle, or the Kurokuma battle, right? Can Asuka be used as support? I was under the impression that she is supposed to be an attacker. Yep, it's Kurokuma. Will she survive a round? No. No, she will not. Yeah, these are some very war crimes, Kuroko. Like, there is pretty much nothing they can do against me. While I just poison them until it all is over. Honestly, David, I don't think I would recommend this game. The story is pretty good, but at least as of now, everything else is somewhat questionable. Like in Honkai, you have a lot of modes you can do while you wait for the next story to happen. But in this game, there's only story mode and grinding in story mode until we wait for the next story and the next event. I mean, the game has only been out for like 2 or 3 weeks now, so don't know what you should expect from it. I don't know what I can expect from it. Maybe it will get more interesting later, but currently it's not especially intriguing. Also, the fact that I have not been able to get more characters from gacha has not made things more entertaining, let's say it like that. I mean, it's fun to boost a few characters I have into oblivion and just be able to do this, but it would be fun to use someone else. think it's about to be 2 weeks. I think it was a Tuesday, so in 2 days it will be 3 weeks. You're still in the library. Pretty sure we have to go through hard mode forest as well afterwards. Also, we are probably gonna have to fight Patchouli and Koakuma in the double team. How is my electricity going? 59%. Okay, fine. Baka baka. I'm surprised that someone else's battery is dying before mine during these streams. Also, the recommended level now on hard mode is level 51, so we're actually not that much over leveled anymore. Maybe by the end of hard mode we will actually have to fight. I wonder how many cubes for gacha I will be having after doing all these hard mode stages. It should be at least 1 per stage. But there might be some stages that give a cube for getting 3 stars on it. So I should be able to have some rolls after this. To maybe get someone. Would be nice. I don't even care who I get, I just want to get someone. Someone I don't have. Kanparo, Kanparo. By the way, I tried to fix the echo, the really small echo that was in the sound last time we played this game. Although I'm not sure if I actually did it, because it was such a small echo. I did apply a fix or two, but I'm not sure if it did anything. So if anyone notices that there is no echo, then great. Speaking of things that are not there, connections. Don't know why that is worse today than the last few times. Oh, it's patchouli time. I'm surprised that patchouli is resistant to medicine, considering her weak constitution. I guess she's is resistant to wood as well as most other elements. "36 stars. How much is that in terms of stages, I wonder? 36 divided by 3 is... $12? Oh, hi, Sakuya. Oh, you're resilient. What's the recommended level for this stage? 55, huh? Yes, Sakuya has been disappeared. One of these fairies is weak to poison. It makes no difference. No, it's not poison. The element is wood. I keep mixing that up. Poison is not an element. Poison is just a status effect. Also, tomorrow I will be able to unlock Medicine's last word, unless I pull a duplicate of her today, which would also be fine. Which is supposedly going to make her even more broken. Where do they get those sunflowers from? I mean, there is a whole garden of sunflowers somewhere in Gensokyo. Taking flowers from there is at your own risk, but... But Yuka didn't necessarily seem very displeased against fairies, considering her encounter with Cherno in Phantasmagoria. So maybe she's fine with them. taking them and flying around with them. Maybe it's good for the sunflowers to spread their pollen around if they're carried by fairies. Look at that singular fairy maid standing in the forest, thinking it can survive around. Welcome back, David. You didn't miss much. The forest is still standing, despite us. Can't be that much left of the forest now. There weren't any more boss fights in here, right? Outside of Sakuya, in normal mode. Frozen poisons, surprisingly effective. Weenaga. Oh, suggested level 60. What level is Lunatic gonna be on if this is level 60? David, I think I'm playing enough gacha games. Also, I don't think I'm big enough of a fan of Dragon Ball to really get excited about characters in it. I think this game is already pushing it in terms of my amount of gacha games. It helps that there is not a lot to do in this game. It's fine for just mindlessly grinding while doing other things. That's one of the problems with Honkai and Genshin Impact, that I can't really do them as a side thing while doing other things. There is no auto battle in those games. But how would it even work, I guess? I even found myself playing this game during Genshin Impact's loading screens. So that says something about how quickly this game can be started and done a little bit of grinding. Oh, I didn't think you were forcing anything on me, don't worry. I understood it was just a recommendation. I think gacha games hinge very strongly on how quickly they can put out story and how good they are at bridging the time between stories. Chino is not even 9 stars. Yes, that is very disgusting. Don't think she can't even be 9 stars. She can be level 90 if she wants to. "90 is a circle and a 9, after all. It's been a very long time since I watched anything Dragon Ball. Must have been 10 years at least. Maybe more. I don't remember when Dragon Ball set at the first time, or maybe the second time. I don't even know. In German, that is. Hey, someone survived the spell again. I guess these solar waves are actually stronger enemies, which is why they keep surviving. I am from Austria, not Germany. Who would live in Germany? You're not hearing things. I was talking about German, the language, which is what we also speak in Austria. Yes, we speak Australian in Austria. Correct. Very much correct, Kroko. Language of kangaroos. Hey, you're attacking me! I didn't even notice. And hitting my weak spot too. You took off half my health. Where's the most health? You all have the same health. Austria. Not Australia. Yes, we do live close. Sorry by confusing you by talking with people that are not in YouTube chat. Yes, very much confusion. You can now choose lunatic difficulty. Let's take a look at Flander. She is the first battle here, right? Lunatic Flander. Recommended level 57. I will take a full team for this. Thank you very much. I can't select them all, huh? Let's see what a lunatic flan looks like. How tasty is lunatic flan? Total power is very high. Cost is exponential. Can I click fast enough to turn off auto battle? I hope I can, or else I will be doomed. Okay, good. So, lunatic flan. Connection issues. Lunatic flan. As I said, I'm recording my phone screen, so you can also see my finger if I don't want to use my mouse. That's a lot of HP. Let's see what she can do after she's been poisoned. No, I only use YouTube. Oh, but I have some friends in chat, in a private chat, that are also watching. I know now what you mean. Oh, also, what is she? She resists moon. She's weak to water. And wood. Oh, so she still has the same resistance as in our earlier battle. She has more barriers now. But I should not be using Silent Celine, as that uses moon, which is what she resists. However, she is weak to the sun, as vampire should be. Also weak to water, as vampires should be. I guess her resistances and weaknesses make sense. So, how much of those 40,000 HP can we take off? Well, she's broken now, so that's good. No, she didn't have a full break yet, right? I think there was only breaks, which is each of her... that is full break. After full break, which is when all of her barriers are broken, she will go into full break status, at which point she will take double damage from every attack. And also look very cute. I think we can put her out of her misery now. Royal Flare is effective against many players that cannot do static patterns consistently, like me. Otherwise, that was a freestyle anetic attack. Not bad. Let's see how many not crystals, cubes we got. We have 2, so how many will we have after we are done here? 3. I'm still sad that Claim All does not indeed Claim All. Reminder that each roll costs 5 cubes. And also money. Which can mean that we might have enough cubes for rolling gacha, but not enough money. Also getting a lot of good stuff outside of cubes, including money, which kind of voids my previous statement. This part does indeed require a lot of patience, as does gacha itself. We are up to quite a lot of rolls actually. Maybe we will get a character on stream. Wouldn't that be fun? Else we'll have to do more lunatic stages. Yuyuko is currently the drop rate up, but I don't think that changes much in my chances of getting her over everyone else. We're pretty much hoping this cube turns pink after it explodes. If it turns gold, it means we're getting a 4-star card, I think. Yes. If it turns rainbow colored, we get a 5-star card. If it doesn't turn into anything at all, we get a 3-star card, and if it turns pink, we get a character. I think that are the rules. Then again, this is starting off golden. I thought for a second the connection losing meant we'd get something good. But no. It's just, I'll borrow this till I'm deaf. Dead. This is just the moon. Because it has to always be the moon. Come on, give me a character game. Just one. Just one character I don't have yet. That's all I'm asking for. No, you're giving me a hammer. Hammer is not what I want. An igloo is also not what I want. Oh boy. This game... I don't think this game likes me very much. Well, it's golden. Boo! This is actually a good card, so I'm fine with it. Also, that was our last roll. Let's see if we can beat some lunatic stages. We need to beat 2 stages to get 2 more cubes, I guess. And that will be the end. I don't want to just farm and gacha slowly on stream. That doesn't sound like a lot of fun. After we have already slugged our way through hard mode. Anyways, now we have 3 waves of somewhat difficult fairies. Let's see how we can handle those. Oh yeah, I should put speed back on. Say Fire Fairy Maid many times quick. Oh, that wasn't good. Please don't focus all your attacks on medicine. I'm not spending any game on gacha games, Sasuku. But thank you for coming back. Also, you lived with 1 HP. Also, I'm burning. It doesn't prevent me from using my barrier, so that's fine. I made a mistake, I feel. Don't have a group spell to use with my free power. Oh well. Yes, this game is sponsored by Team Shanghai Alice or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but yes, Son does know about this. It is the most approved it can be. Without being official. I'm not sure how many details of the game he knows about. Also, it's not Alice, it's Patchouli. See you, David. I don't know if I'll still be here when you will be back. I don't intend to stream much longer. Oh hey, a solo enemy. I enjoy those. You assist the sun, so you will get the moon. As well as a lot of other things. Problem of solo enemies, which includes most bosses, is that they can only attack once per turn. So they can't. So if you raise up all characters, they can't do damage in any way. Obviously this is a moot point in very long battles against bosses. Also, we have free power and spread move this time. I did think about my calculations this time. I mean, he is mostly fine with any fan-created work, I'm assuming. As long as he himself doesn't have to look at it. Okay. One last gacha roll. One last gacha roll. One last gacha roll. Gacha's gonna roll me. Gacha's gonna troll me. Well, that's a good start. But that's not great. Actually, I don't know. I didn't have this card before. Pure and righteous Crow Tango. But it's still not a character. I've rolled 27 times on this banner and this was not a character. Sadness. Also, I don't have enough money now to do more rolls. So there's no reason to go grind for more. In this case, I guess this is that. This is not the stage I wanted. I wanted to show off one more thing. I mean, beaten stage is never bad. You get always rewards for it, but this is just a waste of time. Please use spells that hit everyone. Ladies. Where did I go wrong? Kansokyo Isle, and then nobody. And then nobody. Okay. So Yukari is a very painful boss, even if you are quite overleveled against her already. Yukari randomly boosts her stats every turn. If she boosts evasion or defense, she can become pretty much impossible to beat, even if you are completely overleveled. If you can't hit her, you can't damage her, so too bad for you. If she boosts her attack, she can very much one-shot you. And she has a lot of barriers, which makes medicine very much the bane of her existence, because medicine is the master of destroying barriers. Evasion up! Agility up! Miss, miss, miss! Miss, 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 miss! Miss, miss, miss! See? That's a problem. That's very much a problem. There are some story cards that can be equipped that raise accuracy. Accuracy up! Accuracy up does not mean that she suddenly has no evasion up. I'm not looking forward to unlocking her lunatic fight. Because also, if you don't hit the enemy, you don't get power items for your boost. So even if I use my spell card against her, most of it will probably miss. Also, Patchouli is also very good against her because Yukari is weak against the moon. I guess she did lose that lunar war, didn't she? How much of this will hit? How much damage in total will we do? Fine, fine. A lot of weeks, a lot more weeks than misses. Now I hope I don't defeat her this turn, because I want her to use her spell card. Well, I guess our luck turned. She doesn't evasion up. Yukari isn't nearly as bad. Welcome back, David. Yes, that was a 1 CC. I didn't lose any characters. Evasion up! It's random, but it keeps happening. Let's not barrier up this turn and just attack. Don't think she can do a lot of damage to us, because we are so overleveled. Evasion up again! Actually, her evasion up might have run out earlier. There might be a limit to how long it works. Not sure. Her boosts are up here, but I don't know which of them is evasion. Probably the first one. Also, she's gonna use a spell card now. Also, she healed Chino's freeze at some point. Aimless journey. Obviously, she brought her train along. I wonder what my chances are of getting Yukari when she finally gets released as a character. Also, she lost all the things I put on Hyperia. It's actually very sad. Also, I shouldn't bury her myself. Unless she's using a spell card. And back up evasion. How is my battery doing? Decently bad. But yeah, I'm gonna stop after this battle. Whether I win or lose, doesn't matter. Well, no if here. Some people level up. It's always nice to hear. There's also a very minuscule chance that Yukari can drop a story card. But a really good one too, but that never happens. This stream was indeed 2 hours long. A little longer. But I guess that's fine. I expected it to be much shorter, because I knew that there couldn't be much story left. But I somehow managed to find things to do. Oh well. Thank you for watching this stream of Touhou LostWord. I'm not sure when I'll be back. There will be an event about Yomu's Maid training soon. There will also be a way to unlock a Maid outfit for Yomu soon. That's not what I wanted. Which is very cute. I don't have Yomu though, so that's not gonna be very useful for me. So, until next time, whenever we will return. Goodbye and thank you for watching. Yes, Human Maid is very cringe, but also quite cute.